we can see the street of art and handicraft in Urla, in the Sanat Street. There is a creativeness and ingenuity. The aim of this video is to explain whether Urla has a sense of place, referring to the concept coined by Gordon Cullen in his book concise Townscape Analysis. Thank you for watching. According to Townscape Analysis, we observe that Demirciler Street, Sanat Street, Filiz Street, Necati Cumalı Street, Uzun Street, Kıvrık Street, and Erin Street.
In here, we can clearly see the deflection and projection. The sharp corner prevents us from perceiving the continuation of the street and makes us curious. When we move a little further, we see a square at the beginning of the art street. We can say that there is occupied space, and also there is a little intricacy. Street furniture and canopies made a mess here. When we turned right from the square, we saw the beginning of the art street. There is a sharp corner and deflection here. That's why we can't see the rest of the street. As we walked along the art street, we saw beautiful stone houses. All of them have a history. They have managed to preserve their place without getting old for years. After walking a little further, we saw a street on the right that caught our attention. We saw here-ness and there-ness in the streets, and there is a deflection again. The street deviates to the right. This street is a little more private than the art streets. While examining this street, we saw a public space on the right. As we moved into the cafe, we realized that this was an enclosure. At the same time, there is a screened vista because we can see outside. As we move inwards, we come across a garden wall made of stone and surrounded by trees. This is an enclosure cafe. On the right is a raised stage. At the same time, we can say that there is intricacy, there is confusion, and there is punctuation. Tables and chairs are lined up in a certain order.
We can feel the anticipation and the mystery of the street. It has a deflection also. We have surprised in the end of the street. We have in this building, we see the intricacy, high detail of the doors and the facade of the building. Also, there is a publicity and the private entrances. Also, there is a simplicity and the intricacy. We can see end of the street. There is an openness. The building facade has a bright color and the pink color. We can feel the uniqueness of the building facade. Also, this is the private building. We can feel, and the other building has the hotel, is the hotel, and the public feeling it's giving us. Also, you can see in the end of the street, we can see the deflection and the enclosure. The street is a projection and recession. Street free social alignment. There is a anticipation in here. The sharp corners make us anticipate something to happen around, mysterious and hidden. In the end of the street, we can see the grand vista of the building facade. Also, we can see the intricacy, high level of detail of the building. It dominates the site, drawing attention from people, and there is a brightness. The Sanat Sokağı is using more people from this street.
We saw a sharp corner while we were walking on Arch Street. There is deflection, and the street turns to the left. It creates a mystery because we can't see the rest. As we walk, we see the continuation of the streets. There is enclosure here. Garden walls surround the streets. There are high-rise buildings on the right and left of the streets. In the Sanat Street, we can see an occupied space with cafe furnitures and canopies from a shop. Also, there are busy and public shopping entrances. Also, there is a punctuation in this facade with chairs and tables.
We can see this building facade. We can feel the intricacy, high level of details of the building facade. There is a canopy and balcony. Also, the door has a high level of detail. And the more we can see the furnitures and some plants. We can feel the high level of the street. It is a slopey street, and we can see the highness and the darkness. In the end of the street, we can see the truncation and the deflection.
From this view, we can feel the perfect straight facades and projection and recession. Also, we can feel the truncation. Foreground cuts out background and the normal prosaic recession is disturbed. Also, we can feel the immediate view. The deflection in here and punctuation with the order furnitures. And here is the anticipation. It gives us a serious mysteries.
There is a historically door and entrance, and there is an enclosure of the garden facades. There is a uniqueness in the building facade and the windows and the doors. There is a bright color. It is the purple, and it is giving feel of the mystery and the excitement. End of the street, we can see the closure and the anticipation of the sharp corners. The sharp corners make us anticipate something to happen around the corner. We can feel the anticipation in this street. Also, there are small alleys, narrow streets. We can see the private entrance and some steps of the building entrance. There is a privateness in this building facade. We can see in this building a colorful facade, and we can feel the creativeness and the colorfulness and the excitement. Also, the entrance of the building is locked, the private entrance. Also, there are some steps of the building entrance. We can see the Sanat Street and occupied space with cafe furnitures and some canopies from the shops and the cafes. Also, back on the Sanat Street, it gives us a sense of the punctuation by interrupting the alignment of the shops.
We believe that Urla is art and handicraft street for human beings,
satisfying to those who live in it, work in it, or simply look at it. Urla has a sense of place. In this assignment has taught us how to design buildings with meaningful composition. We believe when designing in the future, we will be referring to Gordon Cullen's concepts in order to achieve it. So thank you for watching us.